I remember when first came here, and I had to do U.S. history. Never really touched it before, and I had to take some tests for it. The book that we had scant pictures here and there, and I wish it had more, and I'll tell you why. So there was a part of the test that was about something that was right underneath a picture. And I remember what the picture looked like, and I remembered what the answer was to that question because it was next to that picture. And I was like, oh man, I know now that I remember pictures better than a big block of text. Like, who wouldn't, right? At least for me. And I was like, great, I wish more books had more pictures so I could remember things better. But, a lot of them don't. And, hey, what can you do? But I think that was a good time for me, like to learn things. And as I go through life, I continually try to get more in touch with what works for me, and it might not necessarily work for other people, and that doesn't matter for me necessarily when it comes to knowing what I need to know. But I do need to keep in mind that other people might view things differently, or people might learn things differently. And if I'm telling you something, you mightn't get it because I have certain things in my head about a certain term or a certain phrase while I say it, and you might have a different thing in your head. So I'll say the same words that mean a lot to me, but those words mean a lot. Drop my pen. Those words mean a lot less to you, and I gotta kind of figure out what your associations are, what works for you, and then when I figure out what works for you, I could talk to you better.